a full fucking Fanta in the thing. Like, I just had the doors closed, so I just turned around and just dashed it over the front of his bus. So like, he got a sticky window all day.
He probably doesn't give a
Oh man. Hey, listen,
And
I'll tell you what.
that's gangster.
I'll tell you what. You might have kicked a bus. You might have. I've ran into a bus before, right? I'll tell you this story. when I lived there, I lived in Nottingham for a little while, innit? And I was going to college, and I could see my bus in the distance. I've been all over, man.
But there's a road. Keep on.
So I'm in the bus station, yeah. I'm in the bus station. I have to catch a bus outside the bus station. I can see it, so I've started running across the bus station where I shouldn't have been running. And there's like this massive wall, and I didn't see that a bus can't just come out, man. I just gone boom into the side of the bus, hard. Bus driver felt bad for me, man.
You
Welcome back to Don't Gas. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll try and answer as many comments as we can. So today, episode 5, we're calling it Growing Up. Give us a chance to do some reminiscing about growing up in the hard times, which we'll go through. But today got with us JD.
Yes, sir.
Going on. We've got Blunt. And we've got Bizzle.
Yes, sir.
I know you're gonna have some good island stories for us, man.
I'm looking forward to this.
Zero chill in the islands. Zero chill in the islands. Trust.
So yeah, man. Back again a little bit later than expected today, but a few technical difficulties, but we're here anyway. So we're gonna kick it off then by talking about kids won't get it. Kids today won't get it. What is it today that kids just won't get that we had to deal with when we was younger, man? I won't go to you, JD. I'll go to you first.
Kids won't get. Well, there's so many things. Where do I start? Like using a phone box. I'm saying going outside.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying like memorizing, having every single person you know is memorized like phone number. Like you just knew everyone's number. You know what I'm saying? And you just actually go and knock for your friends, not just like like I don't know, other than message on Instagram or call them on a mobile phone. Like nobody had mobile phones. You know what I'm saying? When I tell my kids about not having mobile phones, like they think I'm hella old. It's
it's so mad
for people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I even had a watch. Like I just look at the street lights when they come on. It's time to go home.
Oh man, what about you, Blanc?
Well, do you know what? Right, like just before, like obviously, like I was just like JD just said, like two of the things that I thought of there. Like obviously, your curfew was, when the street lights come on, you need to come home, and then like it's obviously up and down the country. Like you'd have like your car of friends, and you go like, oh, is Johnny coming out? Oh, is Norrin? Like now there's none of that, is it? Like it's what else don't kids understand? I think it would baffle them if they see white. Sorry. Just give us a minute. Basic instruction is what kids don't understand. He's streaming me there as well. I prepare for this all day. Like as soon as I go live, you've got 2 routes around the kitchen. Don't come in behind the camera. But I don't know whether you did this, but did you there was always one kid on the estate that you couldn't stand, but when they just got a new Mitre Delta for the birthday or something like that, proper elite Premier League ball. We'll go and call through and see if he wants to give a football.
They won't understand. Play with his own football,
but even down to that as well. Like the kids now, it's like they just turn around and go, "Can I have 15 quid? Why? Oh, we booked goals." Like, what the fuck? Go and get 2 jumpers and put it on a field. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what we had to do. We didn't have no 5th generation AstroTurf or anything. Like, honestly.
What about you, Bizzle, man?
Well, I mean, mirroring what everybody said, because don't forget, growing up for us, we grew up pre-technology, so everything was it was down to your imagination, you know. But one thing, this will come back to me today, and it was most of the guys that I grew up with in my generation or my era across the shin bones, we got a very specific scar. So I don't know if you
yeah.
Whoa, sorry, Bizzle, sorry. What width?
What with?
No. So yeah, when you were growing up, we used to have these bicycle pedal steps that were made out of metal, and the edge of the pedal step had like these teeth.
Oh yeah.
So when
They
you
were brutal.
Every kid caught one of them, yeah, but like,
Brutal.
getting caught on one of them, man, that was, I know kids today can't understand, because for me growing up, when you was riding your bike, I didn't have no helmet, no elbow pads or nothing like that. You just get on your bike and you go, you know what I mean? So like I watch these kids today, I just think to myself, this generation is very soft, man. Very, very soft.
yeah.
You know?
Do you know what? I never had a BMX or a chopper. Pause.
No boy,
I never had a
no boy games
I never
there.
had a BMX or a chopper. It was always the mountain bike, so the pedals were always plastic. Do you know what I mean? Like they're bad enough. I recall them metal BMX pedals. Like they were next level. Then.
Man, I
There was
remember having a BMX
a
when everyone else had a mountain bike, and I really wanted a mountain bike, and I had a BMX. Like, and you can't keep up. There's one gear.
yeah.
You just like pedaling like mad, like trying to keep up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the chain was just the chain, wasn't it? So you couldn't backpedal either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, if your feet slipped off, they just go, and then you knew you were popping
particular
that.
bike that we. There was a particular bike that we used to all try to challenge. We used to all try to conquer as kids as well. We used to call it an old man throwdown, because it was
What's that?
all the old men. It was a big frame, 26-inch wheels, but they're very narrow, like racer wheels. Then the frame was a big steel frame, and when you pedal, it had a spotlight. So when you pedal, the light would come on as well. But like, the handlebars are kind of curved back towards you as well. So the old and the seats had the suspension springs in the seats and everything, like proper big leather seats. So the old boys used to ride them because they were like, we call it RP. Like when you pedal forward, you couldn't pedal back to keep going, innit? So when you was a kid, you start riding fast. Them bikes never stop, man. The only way to stop was to come off it.
Oh man. I've never seen one of them. That's definitely an island thing, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Old Macho down, man. The old Macho down.
Right, I've got a list here, right? I want to see how many of these how many of these can you not relate to? Because I know, right? Simple things. Saturday morning TV, man.
Oh, cartoons,
Saturday morning
man.
TV was the one. Like,
Defenders of the
there
Earth.
was none of this. I'm telling my son, yeah, there's none of this 24-hour cartoons. Cartoons were Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and after school, and that was it.
Correct,
like if you got anything else, you were lucky. Do you get me?
Yeah,
so little things like that they take for granted. having to stay in being a punishment.
Being grounded, yeah.
Kids today, they don't want to go nowhere, man. Like back when I was a kid, man, you weren't allowed out. You're fuming, looking out your window, watching everyone play football. You just stay in the house. Like, horrible, man.
Correct.
What else I've got?
Do you know what though? Sending them outside to play would be a punishment now. Yeah,
it would be. That's what I'm saying.
Get off FIFA and go and run around and chase an actual ball and graze your leg on a car park.
Exactly. Did you ever hear this one? Right, this one used to always make me laugh. You'd be playing football, and there'd be one random kid that no one knows who wants to join in, and anyone they ask, you'd be like, "I don't know, mate. It's not my ball." Everyone don't know, mate.
It's like that random character that just drafted into like one episode of a sitcom.
Oh man, that was funny, man. Tape and VHS recording, having to stuff the holes pause on a tape to record anything. Yeah, that was another one. They won't get that. You'd be trying to capture tracks on the radio, man, and you'd be vexed if you missed the beginning. Bro.
No, man. You see, we took it to a level. We took it to another level when they brought out the double decker and the two decks in the tape.
Yes.
I used to get a 120-minute tape and just leave that recorded all night, man, and then go back and edit my tape, bro.
Because otherwise, before you had to wait the tape finish, you have to quickly turn it over and play record on the other side, man. What is it?
man,
Simple things. Going to Blockbuster Video on a Friday night, man.
Yeah,
Walking in and
man.
smelling the popcorn. You get me? That was the one, man. Like begging your mum to let you rent one of the consoles in there. She'd be like, nah, that ain't happening. You get two videos and that's it.
You know the best bit about that? Like we had a local video rental store. I think it was called Stargazers, the one we used to use. And it'd always be like if your parents were going out and it's like, oh, the babysitter's coming around, you know, you can go and rent a video, get a video house as we call it up here. And then like you're just standing there for like 6 days, and then you finally decide which one you want, and you go, I think I'll have that one, Kickboxer. Well, you've seen that one 3 times, I know, but there's no else. All right, is Kickboxer in? No, that's rented out, and then you're just making your parents late for the night out because you just stood there for like 10 days, just
Speaking of 10 days, my next one. Waiting for a game to load on a Commodore 64 or something similar, and it sounded like a fax machine, and you'd be waiting a good 10 minutes minimum for a game to load. Now everything's just instant.
Yeah,
back then,
instant,
nah. And the game was
wasn't that a cassette? Wasn't that a cassette as well, like the Commodore 64? There were cassettes where they used to pop up and then you'd switch it over. I remember the neighbours having one. Like I never really got involved in consoles. Like when I was younger, like it come every Christmas and all the kids were getting like it was. Do you remember the first Nintendo, the NES, where you used to blow the cartridges? And like my parents every year be like, "Are you going to get a computer?" All the kids have got computers, and I just wasn't interested. So like, I wasn't a part of like the Amiga or the Commodore or the Atari era.
Oh man,
but
Target
like,
Renegade,
you go around the neighbours' house and they say, "Come round, play RoboCop on the Commodore 64," and you'd be like, right, you get there and like, right, they put it on you, like, right, you have to go for tea now. See you later.
Sorry, by the time it's loaded, dinner, right, the last one. Looking up the football scores on teletext and CFAX. Like that don't happen no more.
everything on teletext. When it first came, people were still using that as well, man.
Well, you still
go on, JD.
Yeah, when they moved back here in 2000, people were still using teletext.
Looking up for holidays and that kind of stuff.
Teletext holidays, holidays, the scores, and then on Channel 4, Bamboozle, the quiz.
So moving on. Let's say moving on. The next one, this will be interesting as well. Things our parents would say. What do parents not really say now that they used to say to us back in the day, man? I'll start with you, Bizzle, this time.
Well, pretty much anything, man, because your parents would get arrested for anything they tell you to do, my friend. You know what I mean? I put you on this earth, I'll take you out. you can't talk to kids.
Them one, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
I'll bore you and I'll take you out. That's a raw one there, man.
Correct. Or when you're a teenager, or you think you smell yourself, so you think you're a man. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Caribbean parents are different. Yeah, I mean, don't forget, because there was no child line to protect us, man.
Hey, saying that, you brought me to what I was gonna say is well, my mom's classic one is when she's beating you, it'll be that those who don't.
Oh yeah. You get every syllable.
Every syllable. You ever do not.
But also, you said about a child line. My one was like, right, you know what? In those days, child line just come out and they have to post it in your school. Like,
That's the ransom.
Like, I'm gonna call child line. Like, she'll beat me saying that and then give me the phone. Like, call it.
I'm gonna jump in on one of yours, JD, because I remember you telling me this, and I was dying when you told me this. When you was talking about when it's time for bed and you want to eat something. What did your mum used to say to you? You used to say, eat some sleep. But told me that I was dying, you know. Because, and it's true, man. You eat some sleep, you wake up in the morning, you ain't that hungry. Like I was cracking up, bro.
Yeah, man. We used to get on my nerves, man. That kind of stuff used to get irritated because you can't even do anything. You can't say nothing.
No.
My mother, I'm hungry. Eat Joe Monkey. I'm thinking, what the hell is Joe Monkey, bro? You know what I mean? Like, what's Joe Monkey?
No.
And there's another one about I'm hungry. Like, well, you got to eat some air pies and breeze the pudding.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, liberty.
You would say air cakes and with pipes. Because you used to get some pastries called lead pipes. So they tell you eat air cakes and with pipes, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
oh, you
Do
know,
what?
another one that kids won't understand as well, because like, you mentioned how quick everything is. Bro, remember when you first got the internet? Remember that dial-up?
Dial-up, yeah.
Bro.
And you couldn't use the phone and the internet. It's a choice.
So
You're either going to make a phone call or you're going to be on the internet.
And if you didn't have voicemail, somebody call you, get bumped off the internet as well.
Yeah.
and as well, right? And as well in them days. So obviously you'd sit there, you'd wait, like, you know, you used to do that weird like, and then it connect, and then you get on there and you had like, I don't know, it was like NTL the first one where you got the dial up. You had like a 52-minute limit, then it cut off and you'd have to like log on again. But also as well, you'd be sat obviously at your PC downloading music off Kazaa, Bearshare, Napster, whatever it is, playing it through your PC speakers, yeah. And around about that time when mobile phones first came out, like your Nokia 5110s and your little Sagems and stuff, you would know about 4 minutes before a text message was coming through, because your speakers would start going, and then your phone would go. That's one thing kids wouldn't understand.
Right, let's move on from what kids will understand. But we've done that already. Let's go on to what our parents would tell us. Blunt, tell me, what things your parents would say to you that they might not, people don't hear these days?
Do you know, like, there's quite a lot. I mean, like, it's quite, yeah, it's quite a sort of, that's the 9-1, but like, do you ever hear the phrase off your parents, like, if the wind changes, it'll stay like that?
Yeah.
Or is that a northern thing? Do you know, yeah, if you pull the face, or like, if they, can I go so-and-so? No. If the wind changes, stay like that. I never hear that, like, obviously, my missus has got, like, young parents. I never hear that. If you ever got caught picking your nose, my mum would just go, if you keep going, your fucking brains will cave in. That's another one that seems to have died with the ages.
Were you that one kid in the back of the class, like?
Always got snotty nose,
do you know what, right? Do you know what? I'll be absolutely. Seeing as though we're laying our life bare, I would say, like, I'm probably still that kid, you know. But here's another one as well, just segueing from what JD was saying about, like, going to sleep hungry or whatever. Don't matter what you've done, like, whether you come in with like a busted ankle or a dislocated elbow or a broken arm or a fractured wrist, it's always been the same. Now, have an early night. Just have an early night. That'll sort it out. Yeah, early night cured everything. But really, when you look back, all it was is like, I'm fucking sick of you whining on about it. Just go to bed and we'll deal with it tomorrow. Like you know
what? I'll be honest. I never had that early night business. It was more go get my belt. And when you've got to do the traveling to go and pick up the thing you're about to get beat with, it feels different, bro. Like,
I'm on about when
if I got sent to bed early, I'm happy. Like, I'm like, yeah, at least I ain't get beat.
No. I'm on about if you were. I'm on about if you were injured or unwell, like if you come in with a sprained ankle or like a busted arm or something like.
I see what you're saying.
Have an early night. You know Crutch, yeah. My mate Crutch. So his slightly older brother had fell out of a tree and actually fractured his elbow, and they were basically, his mum and dad were like, "Have an early night, see what it's like in the morning." Well, it was more messed up in the morning, you know, because he just slept all night on a broken elbow. Like,
that's better than what they give us, man. Everything at home used to be sugar water. Drink little sugar water. It make it feel better. Drink little sugar water.
Oh no!
Everything is brown sugar as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So now you've got a limp and type 2 diabetes.
Nah, man. The classic ones for me, like if me and my brothers didn't want to eat was in front of us, like my mum would be like, "Listen, you'll like it. You'll eat it and you'll like it." It's like, raw, like, can't I just eat it? Like, I don't have to like it, but it's just horrible when you hear that and you don't want to eat what's in front of you. You know, when you're young, innit? And you're like, I don't want to eat it. No, you'll eat it and you'll like it. That was one of them.
You sound like your mum at mercy, bro. Listen, like your mum at mercy, like you're eating, you like it. What my mum used to do is, like, if we had food we didn't want to eat, she'd make us just sit there for like an hour, and your food's just like just in your mouth. Like,
yeah.
It's just literally going out a date on the palace.
She's making you sick, man, until that food's gone. Like shit.
You know what though? Just for now,
there's the classic. Come in, I ain't gonna hit you. Come in, I ain't gonna hit you. How many times as a kid did you fall for that? Like, why do we always fall for that? It's mad. You know you're getting hit, but you still go anyways. Like, man.
Yeah, but you wanted that clip more than you wanted. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you.
I'd rather hear.
I know it's cliche. I know it's cliche, but that used to burn your soul, didn't it? Like,
I would have taken that over some of them meetings, man. Because let me tell you, you used to get whooped to the cap. And like you said, you gotta go and like you said, you're getting sent for the belt as well, man. Do you know what I mean? That's the worst.
That's the worst. The worst. Go and get the.
I'll tell you what. That's psychological. Cause like you try and get a fin belt, and the thing is like my brother's not here today, but I try and get a fin belt. And my mom would say, no, go get the proper one. My brother would do it smiling. Like my mom had a big blue leather belt. He'd get that one, and you can hear the buckle clinking down the stairs when he's coming with it. I'm telling you, man. My
I could just see him choosing that. No, not that one. The one with the nail in it.
This is going to segue nicely into the next topic anyway, which is beatings, story time. Who's going first?
I'll go first. I've got a feeling mine is going to be the least entertaining. So we'll get that out of the way. But like I say, I don't know whether I was a good kid or whether I had lenient parents. But like, I mean, they've done a decent job of me. But like, the one time that sticks in my mind. So whatever it is, like they don't do it anymore, but like when they used to do roadworks, if they were in like, because they use tarmac now and it's all like modernized surfaces, but like going back, what was that? Like, so you're going back like over 30 years, and the main road outside the house, they were laying like they were putting a lay-by in or something, and what we used to do was stock it up with like, you know railway stones. You know when you see a railway, they have them little stones with like the good dark grey, like big pile of them, like just literally next to a main road with like a row of 7 houses where like 6 kids lived. Like, I don't know, like, what fucking genius thought that up or what you thought was going to happen. So we literally just stood at the side of the road, like, chucking stones at each other across, and then it was brand new at the time. You know them old boxy Volvo estates, like, I think they're the 440s or whatever. One of them just came cruising past, and for whatever reason, like, I wasn't ever, like, a destructive kid. I thought, I'm going to throw a stone at that car. So I just pinged it off the passenger side door and, like, put, like, a little ping in it. And he pulled this old geezer, pulls off, and like literally, I turned around and my mum and dad, the kerfuffle, because we were only the show like 60 yards back that way, and I just, everyone had neck curtains back then. I just seen like the neck curtain just open like that, and I thought, oh. And she came racing out and said, "What's going on here?" Like, because she thought he was just giving me random abuse, so she was ready to just pile into this dude. And he's like, "Look at this, your car says there's £1,000 worth of that." He was all breaking airpins, which she sort of stuck up for me.
£1,000, you know.
Yeah, £1,000. Like back then, I think the car had been like 880 quid brand new. But like, I think like she stood up for me at first. She was like, you silly old bastard. Like, and then like, but I knew like when he drove off and we were walking back to the house and she wasn't saying a word, I was like, and I tried to preempt it. I tried to get in there first, right? I tried to get in there and be like, like, if I tell her to beat, she might take a bit of mercy on me. So, like, as we're getting near the front door, like, because she wouldn't do it in public, she wouldn't do it in front of people. And as we're getting, like, near the front door, she's like, a pace ahead of me, and I'm like, "Oh, Mum, I think you need to whip me for that. Like, I think I deserve a smack for it." And she just, like, sort of looked at me, she went, "Oh, you're going to get one." And, like, I just remember getting through the front door, right? I think I was, like, 6 years old, so 7-year-old. And, like, literally, she just picked me up by my left arm till my feet, like, my tippy toes were almost, like, off the carpet. And just, just across the back of the ass about 3 times. And, like, I'm 41 now, and I've still got that handprint.
That's a 3 times bang up. You think that's a warm up, fam. Like that's a warm up. That's preparation for me, fam.
I would have smile like, yeah,
three times, man. What? Big man, I used to get worse because of that at school, bro. You know
that wouldn't even have been a warm up, man. Man said warm up, like not even a warm up, brother. I'm telling you.
This is why I went first.
Yeah,
You're next.
we used to
JD, man, go. JD, go. I gotta hear this.
Listen, yeah, like, bro, I got so much beatings, like they all blur into one, man. But like, and he said his mum wouldn't do it in public. Like, listen, I remember one time, like, is like my mum and my auntie Pamela, like, you know, like both of them, like, this one's not even my mum. My auntie Pamela, you know, I was in her house one time, yeah, and I had a pen. The pen didn't even work, but I'm just like drawing on the sofa. But like I said, the pen doesn't work. There's no ink coming out. She's just behind me watching me. Like she's just watching me do it, yeah. Yeah, like my mom, like these times, like she lived on one side of the estate, like we lived across the road. So like she's just got the belt and started to beat me, yeah. And the front door's open, so I've just run out. I'm trying to run home, bro. She chasing me through the estate, beating me, bro. Like outside.
Yeah, that's a beating, man.
You know, like, listen, the guy standing out on the roadside, like they're standing out, they're smoking, whatever. Like, bro, I'm getting beat running past them. And it was a joke on the estate for years. Even when I got older, them man would still run joke about me getting beat, like running past them. Like, that's just one. Like,
oh man, I shouldn't laugh, but that is funny, man.
Bro,
I'm laughing, man. We all been through it, man. I'm laughing, man. It makes you give you character, man.
Yeah, but you know what? This is what I was saying as well, right? Sorry, Bizzle. Before you go, this is what I was going to say, and I think we'll all agree is. Obviously, kids don't get a finger laid on them these days, and they've got no discipline, no respect for teachers, police, parents, any form, even just a random bloke walking down the road. Do you know what I mean? Like when we were kids, we were playing football. Like, oh, stop for this guy, you know. Like they've got no respect for anything, and that's because they've got stress. So yeah, you know, it might be viewed in a certain way, but it worked. And like I'll be honest with you, like. They say I don't throw stones at cars anymore because I'm scared she's going to stick her hand across my ass again. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate it. Me, I really do. And I think we all benefited from it.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
go on, Bizzle. I'll go hear this, man. Tell me about some of them island beatings you used to get, man.
Bro, it's not even that. Like, it's the funny thing was, right? I was actually thinking about this as well, and how much things have changed. Because when I was growing up, it literally was a village that would raise a child. So any adult on the street see you doing foolishness, you get a hard slap across your head. I mean, any adult. And by the time you get home, your parents already know that you got a hard slap across your head, and they're waiting for you to finish the job. Do you know what I mean?
Them back-to-back meetings.
Yeah, you get back. And it was any adult, because any adult can stop you. Wait, Miss So-and-so son, you mother know you're here doing foolishness. You can get 2 slaps, and they can send you home. By the time you get home, don't forget, no mobile phones. All we got was carrier pigeons, and yet still, you get home, the message still there. By the time you get home, parents are waiting for you. It was a different time, you know what I mean? Because like I was saying to my man, we used to get me out the primary school that I went to, for example. Like I went to a school called Wesley Hall, and my school produced from prime ministers to prisoners. Yeah, so like across everything. But we used to get whooped, man. I would never forget, like coming up to, we would have been around, we'd been 10 plus and 11 years old. You got to sit an examination that determines what secondary school you go to. And I will never forget this day. Our teacher was off sick, and the headmaster was teaching our class, and he was doing English. And so he give us some sentences to do, and everybody filling out their work. So the first guy got up, he get a couple wrong, and he get whooped. Everybody getting whooped. So nobody won. Everybody hesitant now. Everybody thinking like, you just looking around thinking, you're thinking that they look next. That time you read over your thing, you've gone over it twice, you check it 3 times. I thought, nah, this is man, I'm gonna go up. So I gone up my book, no, you go on, and he tick, 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 and it's gone off. And they thought, phew. I go back to my seat, next guy, he's gone, and he's tick, tick, and he crossed, and he get to one question with the guys, and he exit. He's like, Franz, come here a second. Let me see your book. He look at my book here. One sentence was missing a full stop. Yeah, the man circled the bit where the full stop was missing, dropped the pen, grabbed me with the left hand, grabbed my shorts, and twist my shorts. Yeah, so it's like I can't go nowhere. That time the right hand now is on the bamboo. Yeah, then it's marched
on the bamboo.
Out. It was just blows. After that, everybody full stops is like this, bro. Remember sitting on this joining in full stops. And it became I'm gonna wait and see what you get beat for and make sure I check that off, man. You know, bro. But because the beatings used to get beat so regular, it became like a player thing. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you gonna get caught for this? You know what I mean? It become just part of life, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I know what you're saying, man.
Stockholm syndrome, that, isn't it? Like, it just became aware. Like, and that seems extreme over a full stop. I'll be honest. Like, if you drew a dick on the front of your exercise book, then yeah, get the bamboo. But listen, a full stop is like, I can't even take a breath. Wallop.
Oh yeah, no, because that was. But to be fair, that was the standard at my school, man. In the whole island, the guy that got top marks is in my class. He got 100% in both math and English. You know
that's not even surprising.
Yeah, so that's quite no. That was just the standard, man. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I'm saying,
man? Like, hold on. Like, basically, I'm like same as you lot, man. Like, I had so many. It's hard to narrow down any one or two. But what I will tell you is just a couple of the favorites. So one of the favorites. You see, especially with my dad, if you were out with him and you misbehaved. I don't know if this is an African thing or if it's a Caribbean thing as well. I don't know, but it's definitely an African thing. Bro, he used to get that conk. My dad's knuckle would be like that, and he'd go boom, top of your head. And do you know? If you've never had it, let me describe it. Yeah, when that lands, you go cold. Like you actually go cold, and then the pain starts to build up, and then you start feeling embarrassed, and you're looking around hoping that no one didn't see it. And then the pain sets in and it's horrible. Like that will be a horrible. Hey, I'm telling you now, man.
Bookster. Like, obviously, I know your dad, right? And he's a big old chap with some big old hands. Pause.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine that raining down on your head.
Let that right now. Like the little bit I do know about biology and stuff, I'm just going to fill in some gaps there for you. Right. You know when you were going cold, right? That's your nervous system shutting down to reboot.
I mean, my instant reboot, man. Instant reboot.
He has hit you like a game show buzzer. Just
listen. The only bonus with that, it was over pretty quickly. But the one that I used to hate the most is my dad ever told you, hold out your hand. You have to hold out your hand like that. The belt's coming off, and you're getting 6 of the best. And if you move, you get an extra. So you have to.
That was my headmaster at school.
I'd be like this, looking the other way, man. Just waiting to get over with, bro. Them ones there was horrible, man.
Our headmaster at school used to do that. Primary school. That was he used to roll on the spot.
And I hope he's watching this because he knows what happened. He knows what happened, man. They were horrible.
Yeah, we did that as well.
But you know what though? That's you know where he got it from. My granddad was a tailor. And he used to bring a thing called a leather home with him. And that's where he got the whole 6 of the best thing was from him. So he just carried it down the line. Like, flip, that was horrible, man. With my mum was more volatile. And when she got sick of going to look or sending you to get the belt, going to look for it, she'd just pick up whatever's close. And you're just hoping that it's something not too bad. You get me? It could be anything. But the worst thing, because there was 3 of us, it was me and my 2 brothers at that time. Even though I have other siblings, at that time it was me and my 2 brothers. I'd get it first because I'm the eldest. Then Daniel would get it next, and then Matthew would get the light taps. And Daniel used to get pissed off at that. So when my mum would go, Daniel would try and beat up Matthew now because he just got the taps. After it's like my mum was tired by the time she got to him. Yeah, man.
So he said, but did you used to get it when they're messing? Sorry, mate. I was just going to say, when your brothers messed up, did you get it also because you should have been telling them not to do it?
Oh, the amount of times I got in trouble. I know anyone who's the
I've just seen JD's face as well there, like he got it as well.
Oh my! There were certain times I'd be begging my brothers, don't tell mum. Don't tell mum. I beg you that, and they'll be like, "Nah, I won't tell her. As soon as she walks in the door, they can't wait to tell her. Run into the door to tell her. Yeah, man. Loads of times that happened. I remember I broke the cabinet. We were playing football in the house when we got told don't play football in the house. And I've taken a shot, and I've my mum's brand new cabinet weren't even put up yet. It was still on the floor, and I broke the door. And that's the one time I was begging him, don't tell her. And he's like, all right, I won't say nothing, man. Instant she got home. And yeah, you know what happened after that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but I've seen you shooting as well, and that cabinet wasn't in the same room, was it?
You what? Sorry.
So I've seen you shooting, and that cabinet wasn't in the same room.
Hey, I was known for my shooting at distance when I play football. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, I think we've got Spinneroony next. No.
Just before I jump into it, did I see that right? That we got like a live comment coming up there. Was it Gripper?
Yeah, somebody was
people watching live. Yeah, shout out to the people watching live. And I think you said did you used to put the can in the back wheel of your bike?
Yeah,
we used to use. There it is. Yeah. Shout Gripper. Yeah, we used to use the tip-top drinks. You know, they used to like the plastic cans with the thing where you put the pointless red straw in. So you like stamp on that and put it in, and pretend you. I
wonder who thought of that, because everyone did it. It's mad, isn't it? Just riding with a can on the back. And do you remember Kellogg's Cornflakes used to do them things? And
reflectors. You're getting the Frosties and that. Kellogg's like decked my whip out.
Yeah, thanks for the comment, Gripper. And if anyone else who wants to comment, feel free. We've got the Spinneroony next. This will be a good one. Definitely be a good one, this one.
Spin it.
Slight delay. It's like the dial-up again, isn't it? It's like dial-up. We're waiting. Oh man. Here we go. What's it gonna land on? Trying to see what that is. Oh, what's it? We could do a couple. We could do a couple of these. Don't worry. Don't worry. If we click on remove now, remove that one, and then we'll do another one afterwards. All right. So outdoor games, and I don't want to what is it? In fact, I want to start with you, Bizzle, man, because growing up on the island, what kind of outdoor games you used to play as kids?
Pretty much everything, but it just I guess the only difference would probably be what we called it, because over here you probably play tag. We call that boo-boo catcher.
What was it? Whoa, rewind. Say that again.
Pause.
We used to call it
for the whole island of Barbados. Well, you used to call it what?
Boo-boo catcher, innit? You boo-boo the fool, innit? You got to try and catch everybody else.
No.
But then, but you know, it's as a matter of fact, different eras, because like when we were younger, we used to play games like that, like Mr. Wolf, tag and stuff like that, but different variations. So we used to play sticky. So somebody tag you, you go wait till somebody else on your team come and tag you again. Then you can move, you know. So they had that.
Like sort of free you up from the base type thing. Like capture the flag.
Yeah, but then as we get older, boys now, we start pitch marbles and things like that. So you used to play killer or goots. Goots is a game that you play. You got 3 holes. You got to get into each hole. The last man to get in each hole got to change. You take one. Pause. Yeah. So the last man standing. Sorry, the last man to get in each hole. Pause. You got to take one to the knuckles. Everybody. So it's like literally just flick the marble against the knuckles. So by the time you're done, sometimes you got all your knuckles are swollen. You know what I mean? But
we used to play with a deck of cards. If you lost like the game, we would play knuckles. So you play like Snap or Jacks, 2s and 8s or Go Fisher. And if you lost, then you get they get the deck of cards and then like hit your knuckles, and then like if you know if you're bad at cards.
JD, do you remember at school we used to do that? But you used to split the deck, and if you got red, you get the edge. You get the edge of the cards, or is it black?
You know, and if it's red or black, it's soft or hard, isn't it? But
that's right.
Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah. And then you split it again. If it was 6, then it'd be like 6 hard or 6 soft. Yeah.
That says like me, my knuckles are good because I wasn't losing, man. I was a blackjack king, man. You know
nah, bro. I went to school with you, man. Don't lie, bro. You try it, man.
The truth come out. Let the truth come out. Let the truth come out.
I was the one bringing the cards in. I remember I used to bring in 2 decks of cards because bare of us will be playing. Bare of us, so I'd be 2 decks of cards. He won sometimes. He won sometimes, but not all the time, man.
But you weren't slapping my knuckles, man. Like, tell the truth, man. Like,
not every game of blackjack was but not every game of blackjack was for knuckles, though. Not every time. It will be certain times because with blackjack, you got to call the rules at the start, innit?
Yeah.
You call the rules at the start. So sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. But I see you win some, I see you lose some as well, man.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wins. But I'm saying there's no bringbacks, no jacks on 2s, queens of slag, all them kind of things. You get me?
Yeah.
Come on.
You're on about jacks, 2s, and 8s, not blackjack. Blackjack is like 20. Jacks, 2s, and 8s, because blackjack is for like pontoon 21 that they're playing the casinos. I was thinking, like, how many different types of rules have we got? Like, I've been to Vegas. I've been to Vegas. I've spent hours in them casinos. Like, I haven't seen more than one set of rules.
Casino blackjack, bro. Casino blackjack. This is street blackjack, bro. It's different.
I thought street blackjack.
Listen, I've never been to a casino in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know none of those rules.
It's mint.
I got street cards. Get me, like, that's
hey, JD. 2 from a state, 1 for exposure. Remember, pause.
Yeah.
Remember that. I thought he finished like, nope.
Yeah, I remember the only other outdoor game we had, the primary school I went to as well, it was an all-boys school, so like the guys were kind of creative sometimes. Like we actually had a war zone. And when I mean war zone, we used to actually go classes against classes and stuff like that. Like grass traps. And this, you know what's funny, right? They had guys that were considered to be remedials, yeah? But you be running, this man would trip a coconut and a branch hit you in the face, bro. You
coconut.
You can't be an idiot and do that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be an idiot and do that. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So we had a proper war zone in our school as well, bro. Yeah, soldiers, bro. That's straight up.
How are you going to grow up on one of the sunniest islands on the face of the planet and only have 2 outdoor games? And both of them involve kicking the shit out of some poor
because the sun's hot, bro. Why the hell you want to be in the sun all the time, bro? You know what I mean? What do you want to be playing in the sun?
Look, I'm a northerner. Like, I have to worship it on the 2 days a year that we get it, and then complain about it for the rest of the day.
Nah, but you gotta remember, as kids as well. As kids, it was different for us growing up. Like we used to, our parents go to work and leave us all there. You know, summertime, you survive on the streets of your bedrooms or your bicycle. Garden hoses feeding you all day. You just drinking water. You go eat sandwiches at your mate's house. You know, you go to your next mate's house. Somebody, but we always on the street. So it's like we didn't. It wasn't just about playing particular games. We just on the road all day. You know, until your parents come home. You know, especially. What
about you, JD? What were some of the outdoor games, man?
We used to play. Obviously, knock down ginger. I don't know. Yeah, we used to play
that. Can I just say, JD? I've got to tell you something. We had a variation of that game. You know, we used to play this game where you put your arm. It was actually the older kids, so I ain't gonna take credit for it. But they'll put their arm in someone's letterbox and hold it there as long as they could, innit? Before someone came, and all the while they're doing that, someone else is So yeah, you got knocked down ginger whilst man's arms in someone's letterbox like that, and you got to try and get out before they come in it and just run, bro. Yeah, man, little variation of knock down ginger.
Whoa, stop. Sorry, JD, sorry. I just need to clarify a few things here. So you put your arm through a stranger's letterbox until someone came?
No. You put your arm through someone's letterbox, somebody knocks, everyone runs except that person. They got to stay as long as they can. Whoever stays the longest wins, isn't it?
Yeah, until someone came or someone come. So you've got like the local nonce just sat there waiting for you to come and like any day now the hand's gonna come through the letterbox.
But we don't know that on my estate, bro.
We didn't have that down here, like no local nonsense. If they did, that was real quiet.
Yeah, on my estate, definitely not. That's definitely sounds like something that comes out of the north. Now I'm joking. Anyway, I'm playing.
Another game we should play is Runouts. I don't know if you man played that, man. Runouts.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, that was the one. Runouts was cold, bro. Yeah, man.
Explain. We do have a northern audience as well, innit?
What's Reynolds, bro?
You have two teams in a base, innit? So if your team are running, like on our estate, like you can run anywhere on the estate, but you have to get back to base without getting caught in it. And on the base, the other team, like whoever's defending the base, will have one man on the base, or sometimes two men on the base, and they have to touch you before you get back to the base. Basically, like it wasn't nothing.
So it's a variation of time, you know. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like.
Yeah, but variation. Yeah, do you know what? I just
runouts was bad.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling there, like when you said runouts, I thought, is this going to be that's why I said explain, is it going to be a variation of like the one I'm going to bring up? Like, we had a game called Kicky Ball Spyo.
You what?
Kicky Ball Spyo, right?
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so right, listen, right. So
now you need to explain.
Yeah. So you'd have like hide and seek, yeah. So someone would cover their eyes, count to however many, you'd say count to 1,000 and they go 1, 2, Mr. Cooper, right? So instead of counting like and people cheating and looking, we negated that by putting a football down, yeah, and then whoever wasn't the sort of seeker who had the biggest kick, and obviously I was like chubby kid on the estate, so it'd generally be me, just run up and just toe bonk the football as hard as you possibly could, just toe punt it. And then what they had to do is they had to go and chase the football, get it, bring it all the way back, put it down to where you decide like is the spot where the game starts from. And whilst they're chasing the football, you had to go hide. So then obviously, like, you know, they're a bit like hide and seek. So obviously if they're looking over, you'd run back to the ball, like you'd run back to the sort of the start and then go like clear 1, 2, you know, and like clear yourself. Or if you get caught and then it'd just be a mad dash between the two of you to get to the ball to like touch it and clear yourself. Kicky Ball Spyo was the one.
I've never ever heard of that, man.
Kicky Ball Spyo. Well, I'll tell you what, right? Well, use freely, book a day off work and go and have a game of it. I swear to God, it'll change your life. But also as well, did you ever do anything?
Go on.
I missed that. What was that?
Used to play.
Go on.
Nice of you to play a game like that called hide and seek, yeah?
Hide and seek, yeah. Because people used to cheat, didn't they? Like, they'd look like, oh, yeah, no, you're right. But, like, no, I know I'm going to get a massive pause off this year, but bear with me, right? Did you ever do anything called shit piping?
Can I just before you do, add Triller? We played ends. Does that ring a bell, JB?
Yeah, come on.
We used to call it King. We used to call that Kings. We used to call it Kings. Yeah. Kings. Ends.
Basically, like you both got a goal each, and you just taking shots at each other.
And
like you score, you stay on it. Sometimes we play like 2-0.
Yeah, we used to call it goalie or keeper. So you just play two keepers. Okay. Yeah, goalie. Or score pick a partner. Do you remember score pick? Score pick was the one. You got that first goal in there, you're like, right, that best player. And then,
can I just say, JD, how did you miss Patball, man? You never used to play Patball.
Hey, Patball was more in school. Like, we didn't really play Patball on the estate so much. That was in school you played Patball.
Nah, we used to on the estate as well. Yeah. Really, we would on the estate.
What's Patball, bro?
You know what it is? Like, we
Patball, so you got usually a tennis ball, innit?
Tennis ball, innit? Yeah.
Up against the wall, and basically you got to hit the floor then the wall. Yeah. And man, we used to do mad low cuts and that. Low cuts. So you got next man scraping his hand on the floor, trying to hit the ball. Yeah, man, Patball was bad. As a bad game, man.
Okay.
Nah, bro. We were playing that in secondary school as well, man.
Sometimes, but not as much, like because we played more football, man. Like we had footballs, we had a football pen, so Patball like didn't really make sense. But you can go play football in the pen, like unless there's older kids in the pen, and you can't.
See, this is the thing though. You got to remember, we're up on a Saturday morning. You're playing football from morning all day. It gets to a point where you're like, you know what? Let's do something else. You know what I mean? You're not play football the whole day.
Yeah. But it wasn't when it like during this. Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Right? We would do other things like we'd play football in the pen, or we'd go to Mesa. We'd play benches, which is football again, but just on the bench, like you got to defend your.
With a different type of goal.
But no, it was always something to do with football, like so. Patball. Like,
so how come then, if that's the case, and you're playing so much football, how did we come to your estate and kick your ass? How did that happen?
Well, you like
Come to
to as
Bercy
well.
Sports Centre. I brushed you. Like, how did that happen? How did that happen then? Shout out to Batsy Sports Centre, by the way.
You say that right. You say that right. You say that right. That is the sign of the times right there, because like you're on about your estate going to JD's estate, and they basically have this like grudge match, and like one estate will be crowned the winner, and now they're just stabbing each other up like they haven't got time for a ball. Like no one's brought a ball.
Sad, man.
No one's brought shin pads. It is brutal, isn't it?
But also
like,
at the same time, you got to think like we went to school together, so like he'd know people like from our state, like so.
Yeah.
He didn't live there. He like he knew most
Sorry.
of my friends and stuff anyway. So
we've got another comment from Triller who couldn't make it today. That didn't happen. No, that did happen. I've got witnesses, and I still speak to nearly everyone who played in that game. Yes, it did happen. In Battersea Sports Centre.
Shouts the Triller. Yeah. Oh, before we go any further, can I just land on shit piping? Because you're gonna all have a giggle at the end. So I don't know whether this is probably the most northern thing apart from Yorkshire puddings and gravy, but you know, like drainage pipe. So like when it like obviously your drain pipe will come out the side of the wall where your kitchen sink is, and it's just plastic pipe about so wide, right? So you get like a length of it, probably about a foot and a half, and it'd only work in the winter when the ground was soft. So you get like the bit of plastic pipe, and you go and stick it into the ground, and then you'd like carve it out so that the end was packed with mud, like wet mud, and then you'd basically like use it like a slingshot, either at each other, or generally what you do is you'd all get like loaded with 2 pipes, and then you'd run up like a road with about 15, 20 houses either side, and then you'd just like just hitting the big middle panes of like double glazing. That's like dong, dong, dong. No, you never done. Is that just strictly a northern thing? Yeah,
that's definitely a northern thing.
When you're doing like kicking ball spio, yeah, go to Juicens, get it like a length of like 15 mil pipe, like cut it up like into like sort of foot and a half pieces. Find some wet mud, and I swear to God, you'll be there all day.
I'm just going to give, before we finish, an honourable mention to Boots. And I know that JD, I know JD remembers this game because we played it in school if it was raining sometimes as well. Boots, like if the ball goes through your legs, pause, you get boots.
Yeah.
You have to get back to a base in order for the boots to stop. If you kicked it and someone caught it, boots. But if that person dropped it, boots. And it was just something we play. If we got bored of playing football, we'd be playing it all day. That might be another game we used to play as well, man.
So when you say boots, you get kicked.
Yeah.
On the way back, yeah. Did you think what we grew up in fucking Boston? It sounded like you grew up in the movie Sleepers.
I'm just going to point out, what is it the Northerners say to us, Southern softies? It ain't true, is it? We grew up.
Yeah, we had stuff like that, like Bulldog and stuff, but you just don't hear me bitching and moaning about it. I've already brushed it off. It's like water off a duck's back.
Anyways, we'll call it there.
Even though I was I was saying, even though we halfway across the world, we used to play a lot of the games we did were similar. I'm not sure what Blunt was doing up north, but what you guys were doing in the south, we were kind of
surviving.
Yeah,
but I don't know what Blunt was doing up north.
Listen, it's been good. I've enjoyed this episode. Been interesting stories there. Again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, to comment, and we'll see you next week on Don't Gas. Yeah, it was a good one. That was so funny stories there.